from junior to senior high.
Magandang araw! Ating pag-usapan ang Senior High School Voucher Program. Ano ba ito? Narito ang ilan sa mga panuntunan o guidelines. Inyong panoorin. Sa pamamagitan ng voucher program ay magbibigay ang pamahalaan ng tulong pinansyal sa mga grade 10 completers mula sa pampubliko at pribadong junior high schools upang makapag-aral sila ng senior high school sa isang pribadong high school, pangalawa, pribadong university or college, pangatlo, state o local university o college, at pang-apat, sa technical vocational school simula school year noong 2016 o 2017 pa ito ipinatupad. Layunin ng programang ito na palawigin ang kakayahan ng mga mag-aaral at ng kanilang mga pamilya na makapili ng paaralan o track sa senior high school na naaayon sa kanilang mga pangangailangan at layunin sa buhay. Ang DepEd Order No. 16, Series of 2020 na inilathala noong June 25, 2020 ay nagsasaad na ipinagpapatuloy ang voucher program application at ang mga guidelines ay ang mga sumusunod. Sino-sino ba ang maka-qualify sa voucher recipients? Number 1, merong category A, all grade 10 completers in public junior high schools. Category B, all grade 10 completers in state universities or colleges or local universities and colleges. Category C, all grade 10 completers in private schools who are ESC grantees. Ang ESC ay ang Educational Service Contracting Grantees. So take note, itong mga ito ay automatically qualified learners or students para sa voucher program. Hindi na kinakailangang mag-apply. Ikalawa, ang voucher applicants. May category D, all grade 10 completers in private schools who are not ESC grantees. Category E, learners who pass the Alternative Learning System Accreditation and Equivalency Test for grade 10 by the start of school year. O ang mga ALS student na nakapasa sa ANE test. Category F, learners who pass the Philippine Educational Placement Test or PEPT for grade 11 by the start of the school year. So take note, itong mga voucher applicants ay kailangan mag-apply online. So, Kapag sila ay successful applicants, sila ay makakwalify. Sila ay ang tawag sa kanila ay QVA or Qualified Voucher Applicants. Makikita nyo sa matrix na ito ay ang eligibility guide. Sa unang column ay ang not eligible or hindi ka pwedeng mapagkalooban ng voucher program. Sino-sino ang mga ito? Una, ang mga grade 10 completers before school year 2020-2021. Kalawa, to clarify ay yung mga ALS and ANE tests and PEPT passers prior to school year 2018-2019 are also not eligible. Bakit? Kasi ito yung huling nagkaroon tayo ng PEPT examination and ANE test. Pangatlo, high school graduates of March 2015 or earlier. Pang-apat, incoming grade 12 learners who are not part of senior high school voucher program in grade 11. So kapag ikaw ngayon ay grade 12 na at hindi ka rin nagkaroon ng voucher program noong grade 11 ka, ay hindi ka rin qualified. At pang-lima ay ang mga non-Filipino learners. So, yun ang mga not eligible. Ikalawang column ay ang mga qualified voucher recipients na hindi na kinakailangan ng mag-apply. So, yun ay ang category A, grade 10 completers in DepEd public schools. Category B, grade 10 completers in state universities and colleges and local universities and colleges. At category C, grade 10 completers who are ESC grantees. Sa ikatlong column, voucher applicants. They are needed to apply. Category D, grade 10 completers in private schools who are not ESC grantees. Category E, learners who passed the ALS ANE test for grade 10 by the start of the school year. So, itong school year na 2020-2021, so next, dapat ngayon ay nakapasa ka sa ALS ANE test. Category F, learners who passed the PEPT for grade 11 by the start of the school year. So, ito yung next school year ay pasado ka ng PEPT. Voucher application procedures for category D, E, and F. There are two ways, manual and online. These are free of charge. Pero at this time of pandemic, you should apply online. Submission of multiple applications is highly discouraged. All applications shall be coursed through PEACNS via the online voucher application portal or OVAP. Narito naman ang applicable voucher values. Makikita nyo sa first column ang location of non-DepEd senior high schools. Sa pangalawang column, ang QVR or QVA category. Sa pangatlong column ay ang voucher amount at ang pang-apat na column ay ang voucher amount for SUC and LUC. So sa first row, National Capital Region or NCR. So alam nyo na kung saan yon. Yon ay ang Greater Manila area. So, categories A, B, E, and F, ang voucher amount ay 22,500. Samantalang para sa voucher amount ng SUC or LUC ay 11,250. Sa categories C and D naman, ang voucher amount ay 18,000. Voucher amount for SUC and LUC ay 11,250 din. Sa next row, highly urbanized cities katulad ng Bacoor City. Ito yung mga outside of NCR. Categories A, B, E, and F ay ang voucher amount ay 20,000. Ang voucher amount for SUC and LUC ay 10,000. Sa categories C and D naman, ang voucher amount niya ay 16,000. Samantalang 10,000 pa din sa SUC and LUC. And all other locations sa third row, sa categories A, B, E, and F ay 17,500 at para sa SUC and LUC ay 8,750. Sa categories C and D ay 14,000 at parehong 8,750 para sa SUC and LUC. Note, kung mas mababa ang total school fees kesa sa subsidy o yung voucher amount, yung total school fees lang ang babayaran. Pero, kung mas mataas naman kesa sa subsidy amount, ang magbabayad po ng kalabisan ay ang parent o ang learner. Tayo naman po ay dumako sa mga frequently asked questions o ang mga karaniwang tinatanong. Una, ano ang top-up? Ang top-up is the difference between the school fees charged by the senior high school voucher program participating schools and the voucher subsidy provided. This is not covered by the voucher subsidy and shall be shouldered by the learner or parent of the learner. So ito yung binabanggit ko kanina na kung mas mataas ang school fees kesa sa voucher subsidy. So ang kalabisan nun, babayaran ng parent o learner. Ikalawa, paano ko matatanggap ang voucher? Walang physical voucher. Hindi nyo ito matatanggap. Sa voucher program participating senior high school, direktang ibabayad ng DepEd ang subsidy. No payment will be released to the learner or parent or guardian. Paano ibinabawas ang voucher subsidy? So, una, advise the learner or parent to talk to the school about payment terms. Iba-iba ang mga schools, iba-iba ang school fees. So, some schools, nakanet agad ang voucher amount. Halimbawa, 20,000 ang school fees at 17,500 ang voucher subsidy. Automatic nang nakabawas, kaya 2,500 na lang ang ibabayad. Sa iba naman, at mas maraming senior high schools ang ganito. Pababayaran muna sa learner o parent ng learner ang school fees ng buo at ire-reimburse na lamang pag nabayaran na ng DepEd ang school. So, kailangan within 30 days na mabayaran ang school ay ma-reimburse na ang learner or parent of the learner. Where can I use the voucher? Or, saan ko pwedeng gamitin ang voucher? There is a list of participating senior high schools on the DepEd website. Ito ang link na naka-blue. So, pwede niyong puntahan ang link na ito. If learners or parents are unsure if their chosen school is participating in the senior high school voucher program, or if they do not have ready access to the internet, they can ask the school directly. A voucher program beneficiary retains the subsidy if the voucher program beneficiary is promoted to the grade 12 and enrolls in a private or non-DepEd public senior high school. No maintaining grades are required of voucher program beneficiaries. Basta kailangan nyo lang pumasa. A voucher program beneficiary loses the subsidy if the beneficiary does any of the following. First, fails to be promoted to the next grade level. Then second, drops out in the middle of the school year. So within the school year, ikaw ay huminto o nag-drop out, mawawala ang iyong subsidy. Next, does not re-enroll the following school year. So for example, you have passed the grade 11 but the next school year hindi ka nag-enroll, so mawawala din ang iyong subsidy. Next is to transfers to a different voucher program participating senior high school within the school year. So for example, in the middle of the school year ng grade 11 ka, ay nag-transfer ka sa ibang voucher program participating senior high school, mawawala ang iyong subsidy. Kailangan, you have to transfer after the school year. And then, if you also transfer to a DepEd senior high school, ibig sabihin ng DepEd senior high school yung public senior high school. So, yun. Hindi mo na kailangan ng subsidy. Paano kung may valid reason for dropping out? Voucher program beneficiaries who drop out due to prolonged illness, accident, force majeure, or death of a parent or guardian may be reinstated in the senior high school voucher program, provided they submit relevant documents to the PEACNS. The documents to be submitted are to support their claim. Example, for illness, a medical certificate issued by a licensed medical doctor. Pwede bang lumipat ang voucher program beneficiary sa ibang school? Transfers are allowed. Voucher program beneficiaries who wish to retain their voucher subsidy may transfer only to another non-DepEd senior high school and only at the end of the school year. In cases when the applicable subsidy amount of the releasing senior high school is different from that of the accepting senior high school, the accepting senior high school will be paid the lower of the two applicable subsidy amounts. The accepting school is responsible for reporting transfer details in the voucher management system. Kailangan ko mag-transfer. Wala akong choice. Involuntary transfers such as when a school closes or is terminated from further participation in the senior high school voucher program are allowed and considered special cases. Such cases shall be dealt with individually. Voucher program participating schools or senior high schools that close shall promptly inform PEAC and DepEd. Pwede ka bang ibigay sa iba ang voucher ko? No, the voucher subsidy is not a legal tender and cannot be transferred from one student to another. Thank you for watching. I hope this information has helped you for choosing your career. This is your designated guidance counselor of Bacoor National High School, Villa Maria Annex, Priscilla L. Sheets, signing off.